How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the community farm. So we are just on our way down to the greenhouses because we have quite a lot of crop building up over there that I want to get loaded up and taken to market. So we're going to go do that real quick. Then we also are going to get into the fields today. So we have got quite a bit of plowing work to do. There's 2 fields that I want to try and get plowed. I don't know if we'll get everything done because we have to do a bit of lime work as well, but I really want to try and at least get the plowing done today. So, in terms of our equipment, we're not going to do anything with equipment today, but someone did mention, actually a few people mentioned that the John Deere here, we either need to replace it or just get another bigger tractor. So I have kind of got an idea, but there wasn't a huge amount of votes on that, so I'm not going to make a decision on it today, and also we don't need another tractor today. So, oh, I was wondering why this is all weird. It should be connected there. It was actually connecting under the weight, which, yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. I was wondering why it seems to lift up the back end. But yeah, so I have got an idea for a possible tractor if we need it. So I'll show you guys what I have in mind, and then you guys can sort of decide whether you want to go with that or not. I'll try and get this reversed in here. Easier said than done. But that should do just fine. Right, so I was thinking, what if we keep the John Deere, because that was kind of part of the suggestion, is keep it and get something else or just replace it. But if we keep this, because it is kind of small-ish and it's kind of handy for this type of work, like front-loading work and all that, and then we buy a nice big, sort of big medium tractor, the Massey Ferguson 8S. So we can get something like that with the 305 horsepower engine for around $240,000. And that'll do perfectly fine. We can get some wide tires on it, something like that. Make it look nice and aggressive. And then that'll be really handy for field work. Like the plowing and stuff that we're going to do now would actually be handy with something like that. And then just leave the really big John Deere for like the seeding and that sort of work. So yeah, I thought maybe if we do something like that, that Massey Ferguson can get a front loader on it as well. But if we already have the John Deere, then I don't really see the point in putting that on there. So we can just use this for sort of animal work and front loader work and that sort of a thing. And yeah, use the bigger tractor then more for field work. So I don't know, that's sort of my suggestion on it. Let me know what you guys actually want to do there. Either way, I'm not really bothered. So yeah, anyway, I have obviously most of you would know at this point I have been away for about 2 weeks, or away from the channel for about 2 weeks. So initially I didn't put out videos for a week because Monique and I went to go visit my grandparents and some family that was over from South Africa and also America. So it was great to see everyone there, and things just didn't work out so that I could actually make any content that week. So that sort of put a halt obviously on the content for that week. And then not long after we got back, Monique and I both fell ill. So unfortunately we both got the Rona. It seems to be in full force again in Ireland at the moment. I know so many people now that has it. Monique and I are mostly over it. Still struggle a lot with being extremely tired and sort of like brain fog as well. Like, I've been recording all day today. Role play, and well, I did the first role play, well, Saturday's role play I did on Monday night, and it was so difficult to record that episode. And then I was supposed to do the second episode on Tuesday night, which was last night at the time of recording this, and I just couldn't figure it out. My mind just wouldn't go that far. I just couldn't. Eventually I just went to bed, and I am off today, so today's Wednesday, so I usually am off on Wednesdays, so that gives me time to sort of do the community farm recording, and then do most of the editing and stuff on the videos as well, so that everything will be ready by Friday. So and if I don't get anything or everything done, then I still have like Thursday night to do that. So yeah, but I had to basically record this community farm today and Saturday's roleplay, and I'll tell you what, I have had such a tough day recording. I'm really struggling to sort of keep my focus, so I make a lot of mistakes and I have to sort of re-record stuff and all, and it's very frustrating and very annoying, but yeah, it'll get there. We're not long over it, so I can probably still expect some effects of it, and I think most of it is just to do with being absolutely exhausted. I am so tired all the time. Like, absolutely, I wake up tired. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. And I think that sort of leads into the sort of brain fog. But, yeah, kind of sucks. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll power through and we'll make it work. And eventually we'll be fine. But, yeah, so that is that. So I do apologize that I have been away for 2 weeks. And, yeah, basically falling ill, that's the reason I was away the second week. I wasn't really in a position to record. I actually thought that I would be. And I thought, oh well, we have to sort of stay home for a minimum of 7 days, and I thought, well, I can use that and sort of get ahead on my content and everything. There was no chance, no way I was gonna make any videos. I even tried to. Someone suggested if I really want to make content, because I did actually say that I will be making some content, said that if you really want to make content, why not do the time-lapse series, because then at least I don't have to talk and worry about coughing and that sort of thing. And I thought, oh, that's a really good idea. And yeah, I couldn't even do that. I was just an absolute zero, to be honest. But yeah, getting better now. Like I said, just struggling with being extremely tired and all the time. But yeah, it'll get better. It'll get there. It'll be fine. But we also have, in other news, TrackIR. So I had TrackIR, which is the head tracking that I'm using, so I can sort of look around like I am now. I had TrackIR back in South Africa, and I absolutely loved it. I had it for years, and I never really used it for farming at all. In fact, I don't think I ever used it for farming, because I never really used Cab View that much. But recently, I really enjoy using Cab View, especially for stuff like this, loading and unloading stuff. I really like it. But when we moved from South Africa to Ireland, I sold my TrackIR, and I was very sad about it, but we just kind of needed the money for the move, and every little bit counted, and it was actually, well, worth quite a bit, because in South Africa, they are very hard to come by. In fact, I don't think you can actually buy them anywhere in South Africa new. I imported mine from the States. So there was a lot of people looking for them, and I was able to get a really good price for it. So I decided, well, I'll get rid of it, and eventually when we sort of settle in a bit more over here, I'll get another one. So eventually I bought another one, and it arrived probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And today, well, Monday was the first time that I was able to actually record with the TrackIR. So this weekend's roleplay will be the first roleplay videos to have the TrackIR active in it. And yeah, let me know what you guys sort of think about it. I think it adds a bit more realism to it, because you have a bit more natural sort of head movement of looking around and that sort of a thing. So that's my opinion on it anyway, but you guys can let me know whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, I'll stop using it. really doesn't make that much of a difference to me in Farming Simulator. I just always loved using it on like flight sims and especially trucking and that sort of a thing. I think it's kind of an essential. But yeah, I'll definitely be using it a lot more in the videos if you guys do like it. Well, I'll probably always use it like I am now. It only works in the cab view, so that's kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, you'll also probably see it a lot more in my live streams and that sort of thing. And as soon as I have the energy, I'll start live streaming a lot more often. I have a bit of a life schedule worked out to make time for everything. So hopefully that sort of comes into effect soon, and I'm able to stick with it. And there's definitely some time in there for live streaming. So yeah, I would love to get back into live streaming a lot more often and obviously regularly. So yeah, kind of looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that basically covers it. It's basically the TrackIR and why I was kind of away for 2 weeks. So yeah, I do apologize that I was away and I didn't put any videos out for the 2 weeks. But yeah, we're back and we're making shorts again, and we're making community farm videos again, and of course role plays and all of that. So I'm very happy to be back recording. I did miss it a lot. I hate not recording, and I think it's the first time in probably about 6 months that I broke schedule, which kind of sucked. I was quite upset about it for a while, but yeah, life happens and it just kind of is what it is. Hopefully someday I can make content full time. Then obviously I'll have a lot more time on my hands to schedule videos ahead. I just dropped a pallet off of the side of the truck, so that's fun. We'll have to pick that up afterwards. But yeah, maybe someday the channel will get big enough and I can make content full time, which obviously then I'll do like 7 videos a week, but you'll just have so much time available to make the content. So I'll be able to get ahead, maybe a week or so ahead on most of the videos, so that if something comes up, I get sick or anything like that, the content will still go out. So yeah, anyway, I am gonna get the rest of this loaded up real quick. I'm not gonna bore you with this too much longer. I'll get it all loaded, and then I'll have a look at what the prices are and where the prices are good, and we'll head to town real quick. We'll get this sold, and then we'll probably jump into some time lapses and get that plowing done. But yeah, I'll get this knocked out and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Girl, I know your friends think that we're crazy. They just haven't seen love this plainly. When they ask what on earth is going on, just tune your record in and play this song. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet.
Alright, well that is job done. Everything loaded up and sold, and we ended up getting somewhere in the region of about 18,000 for all of that, which isn't too bad at all. I'm actually very happy with that. So we have got the big John Deere out, and we're gonna grab the subsoiler or plow or whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna head down to field number 7 and 8. And we're going to get them plowed. So I don't know if we're going to do anything with these 2 fields. I don't know. I'll have to check if that seed of ours is indeed a no-till. If it is, then we don't need to do anything with it, because I don't need anything other than probably a bit of fertilizer. But that'll be applied while seeding anyway. So I know that these ones These two need plowing, and after that they will need some lime as well. And the other two fields that we have previously plowed do need fertilizer. Lime as well. So we'll have to do that. I don't think we'll get to liming today, but I at least want to try and get all of the plowing done in today's video. So we are going to jump back into a quick time lapse, and we're going to get these fields knocked out, and it shouldn't take too long. These fields aren't massive, they're not overly big. So we'll just get a headland on, and then we'll get the GPS set up, and yeah, we'll try and get some nice shots of the plowing here. We're gonna run basically all the way into that fence, just missed it, and yeah, we'll get this knocked out. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I don't care, I don't think I'd even mind between holding your hand, what I'm feeling in the bottles of wine. 'Cause you just might be something that could stick. Well, at least I put my money down on it. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. What this world really means is something like you and me. Bitter with a touch of sweet, cold but it goes down with ease. Old-fashioned love is what this world really needs. Old-fashioned love.
Alright, well that is all of the plowing done, and I'll be honest, it would have actually been nice to have something like that Massey Ferguson, a 300-ish horsepower, medium-sized, like a big medium-sized tractor. This tractor works okay, but it's not really the job that this should be doing, and the other John Deere just won't cope with the size of this ripper here, or plow, or yeah, whatever you want to call it. Subsoiler, I think, is what they call it in the game, so we'll call it a subsoiler. But yeah, it's not really ideal to use this tractor for it, and the other John Deere just wouldn't cope with it. So yeah, I think there's definitely a tractor missing on the farm, something that's around 300 horsepower, but not this type of a size. So yeah, let me know if you guys want me to go ahead and buy something like that. I think it would actually be quite useful. This is just a little bit too small, and the other one is just a little bit too big. But those fields actually came out really well. Probably needs a bit of a wash. Yeah, the fields came out well, so they're going to need liming, as well as this field and the other field where we got rid of the building. They're all going to need liming work, but I think after that, once they get a bit of lime on them, which will go very quickly, they should be ready for seeding. So I'll have a look if our seed is a no-till. I'm pretty sure it is, so we probably won't have to do anything on these two fields because they don't need lime or anything like that. But yeah, then we'll be ready for seeding on probably all of our fields. So make sure to let me know what we're going to put into these fields And now that we're sort of caught up on the field work, let me know as well suggestions what you want me to do in the next video, and also whether we're going to go ahead and buy another tractor. But that's going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.